Just working right now, man, in the studio, getting some content. Must read, man. I feel like I always endorse this book, The Psychology of Money. Check that out, man, by Morgan Housel. Let me get back to work, man.
So is becoming a truck driver a bad idea in 2024? I mean, let's look at it this way. The investment that you make to get a CDL is a few $1,000s. You can call it anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000, depending on where you go. Your return on investment is gonna far outweigh those few $1,000s that you invest to get a CDL. Even when you add the time that you invest to get a CDL, right? All of those things doesn't compare to the return that you get by having that CDL. So my answer to the question, is it a good idea to become a truck driver in 2024? Absolutely. So, you know, there's a lot of noise out there as it relates to the trucking industry. When you look at social media and you just listen to the media in general, you know, there's a lot of negativity around trucking as a whole. And a lot of it is justifiable when you look at the condition of trucking right now and, you know, certain parts of trucking. You know, I get that narrative, right? But if we talking about the impact that trucking can have on a person's life and how it can really change their circumstances from a financial standpoint, I just think it's a no-brainer. And I think there are many people out there who are currently in trucking who would agree with what I'm saying. Trucking has definitely changed my life. I've made, you know, a video about it on my channel. And I definitely think it has the potential to do the same for others who desire to get into this industry. So for me, I just think, you know, for the people out there that are watching this video right now, and you're somebody who's considering getting into the trucking industry, you're doing something totally different right now in terms of work, and, you know, trucking is new to you. I definitely think it's worth looking into. I encourage anybody out there that's, you know, interested in trucking to definitely do your due diligence, do your research. That's very important. You know, continue to watch YouTube videos and utilize other resources that's going to give you the information that you're looking for. And just, you know, really get informed so you can make a good decision. I think that's the most important thing. You know, when you think about trucking and the amount of money you can make in a very short period of time without having to put a ton of money up to do so, again, man, you just can't beat it. I mean, where else can you go? I'm sure there are some places, but, you know, think about somebody coming into the industry and you invested, you know, just call it what I invested. I invested $7,000 to get a CDL, you know, over 5 years ago. The amount of money that I've made up to this point, if I could go back in time and do it all over again, I'll do the same thing. if you're somebody who is getting into the trucking industry, or at least thinking about it, and you know, your biggest dilemma is, you know, how can I afford to pay for trucking? There are some options out there available for you that can help you get your CDL. I have videos on my channel talking about that. You can also, you know, search some other YouTube videos. There are a ton of videos on YouTube. That's an easy fix. Just being able to have a CDL and to know that, you know, you can move just about anywhere in the world and there's a trucking job in that area. So I think that provides a certain level of job stability when you know that you can just up and move and go anywhere. You know, if you're working for a company in a particular state right now and, you know, you want to relocate, I'm pretty sure if there's another company in that other state that you plan on moving to, that's probably an easy thing to do. Even if you plan on leaving a company that you're with and just doing something totally different in the trucking space, again, there are just so many different trucking jobs that you can do out there. I just think that alone should be comforting to a lot of people out there, man. You know, to come in the industry and make 80, 90, potentially even $100,000 as a first year truck driver, depending on the industry that you get into, I think that's pretty good. So, you know, my answer is always yes when I hear that question. Because for me, the benefits of being a truck driver far outweighs, you know, the negative side of trucking. But again, you know, you need to choose the right industry to get into. So one thing I want you to understand is that, you know, when you come into trucking your first year, you may have to sacrifice doing a trucking job that is not too high on your list, right? But that's okay. Once you get that, you know, first year of experience under your belt, the sky's the limit for you, right? And nowadays, years go by like this. But your first year is gonna be over with before you know it. And then it's just off to the races from there. These boys pulling up. I don't know if you guys see out there, you probably do see the basketball courts. These boys about to get in here and ball. I'm gonna change clothes. I just really came up here. I didn't know they were gonna be up here this early. But I'm gonna get me a few games in. I got my ball right here. I'm pretty sure, you know, other guys always bring balls, but I was just gonna shoot around real quick. It's 48 degrees out here too. Talk about shooting ball outside, but you know, it's fun, man. It's fun. Just staying active. But yeah, guys, that's my take on the trucking industry. I still think it's a viable option for anybody that's interested and possibly changing their lives, man, from a financial standpoint. You know, I made a video recently where I was talking about 2023. This year in trucking was my best year ever in terms of income, right? And that's in large part due to trucking. So for me, trucking has just been a great opportunity to not only capitalize from having a, you know, a W-2 job in trucking, but also being able to create content surrounding trucking and helping others who may not be aware of, you know, the job that I do in trucking, which is food service, and also, you know, other jobs that I talk about on my channel, just exposing different people to those opportunities as well. So it's just been a beautiful thing, man. Let me know what you guys think. How has trucking helped you? Do you still think trucking is a good opportunity for truck drivers to get into? New truck drivers? Drop it down in the comments, man. Let me know. All right. Look, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, man. I'm getting ready to get on the court and ball with these boys. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Until the next video, I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take care. Peace.